Hi folks, I'm from Android.com where we get Hoi on Android every day. Anyway, I've got the Galaxy Note Edge right here. Got it right here, baby. I just bought it in Korea because it's been out actually for a whole week now. Anyway, let's go ahead and unbox it. Let's go this baby. Alright, sorry, I'm not going to be able to edit my videos because I'm always traveling and I don't have really time to render it. So I'm actually taking this video with my Note 4 in 1080p mode, and also you can see the quality of the Note 4 camera while we're unboxing. So this, oh, you can see my setup there. This is the Galaxy Note Edge, and you'll notice, let me go ahead and focus here. You'll notice that it has an edge on the side, obviously. Anyway, let me go ahead, hold on a second, let me open up the lights here real quick. Alright, that's a little bit better. We got night sunlight here. And let me go ahead and open the box here. This is the Korean version, so it may be a little bit different version from what you can expect from what you get in America. But it comes with a battery, the rope, ear headbuds, and more earbud fillings, USB cable, and of course it does have an S Pen, so the S Pen extractor tool, changing tool, and also the adapter. The Koreans use these two-prong 220 volt instead of the 110 volt you're used to. And it is exactly the same adapter. Output is 5 volt 2 amps, or it can do 9 volt 1.87 amps. So you can charge, if you use this adapter, you can charge the battery up to 50% in 30 minutes. My friend Droid Modder X actually has a test video on that, so check that out. Droid Modder X. I know many of you know him. Anyway, let me go ahead and pop the case out. And the case itself is a little bit different. As you can see, the edge side has an edge, obviously, and I believe that's NFC there. And on the back, it's just like the Note 4, and you can see a SIM card here. So I've got my Korean SIM here. This is the SK Telecom version, by the way, for those of you who know what that is. Also, micro SD slot. You can go ahead and make it bigger. Let me go ahead and pop it in. The case just pops in. And let's go ahead and power on this bad boy. Alright, while it is powering up, let me go ahead and give you a tour of the edge here. So actually it's nearly identical to the Note 4. And there is two microphones at the bottom, micro USB. And you got the S Pen just like the Note 4. And also up on the top you've got another microphone so you can record in stereo, a headphone jack, IR sensor, and the power button, instead of on the side, it's on the top, obviously, because you got the edge here. Let me go ahead and sign in real quick. Alright folks, I've got it signed in, and I see these things here. Let me go ahead and give you a look of the sides, and then I'm going to pull the shades down because you can't see the screen as well here. But that's what it looks like, and looking pretty awesome. I thought this edge was just gonna be sort of like, it's not gonna be that tight, but it actually ended up pretty good. It's looking really good. Alright, here is the edge, and sorry my camera is not focusing as I want to here. And let me go ahead and power on the screen. I've got it signed in here, and this is the Galaxy Note Edge. And also this one does have LTE on the box here. Yes, LTE, which is 3 times faster than the LTE you'll find. We'll do a speed test real quick here. So this is the Edge here. Everything looks the same, and everything is in Korean here. And the first thing I notice is that all of the apps, the app door is on the right. So you really save a ton of space, very useful there. So I really like that feature. Let me go ahead and switch the language back to English, because I know a lot of you want to see what it looks like in English. And there we go. Let's go to language here. And let's change this back. All the supported languages in the Korean model are probably nearly identical. Well, actually the international model should have more languages. So there we go. I've got it in English here. And see, I've got message incomes there. And that's where you can also get notifications. So you'll be able to read it. While we're doing this unboxing, you should be able to see some of the notification. Let me go ahead and actually sign. Well, you know what? Let's just take a look real quick. So you see there's a lot more room for everything. And this is what it comes with. And let's actually go look at settings here real quick. And look at the edge. There's an edge screen here. So this is the only thing different, I guess. And the manage panels, it's got Express Me, information stream, night clock, personal message, rotate 180 also. Okay, so you can rotate the edge 180. Let me go ahead and look at this here. So you get a bunch of different panels and some different things you can see here. You can do the steps here if it's gonna record your steps, your heart rate, stuff like that. Also, this is in Korean. This is the Down News. It's one of the news sites, sort of like Google News. Also, you can do a stock ticker. Also, you can have it showing all your sensors. And actually, you can select a bunch of them. So I guess you should be able to slide through all of them. I've actually never seen any of the no edge videos. And let me see what that does here. Alright, so I've got it here. If I press this button, so I get notifications from my Google Plus. You can also get into settings this way. There we go. And there's a button up here. There we go. So if you swipe to the bottom, you can turn on the flashlight. Ooh, that's nice. So the edge is sort of useful. You have an extra menu. Look at that nice curvature there. And you can do a timer. Let me go ahead and turn the flash off, sorry. The touch on the curved surface, it does, I think, take a little bit getting used to. Because you sort of have to get your hands just on there like that. Alright, I'm still trying to, oh, there we go. You can go ahead and swipe to the left and go to the different things. So that's really cool. Now you can put more apps, more different tickers, and boom shakalaka. Let me go ahead and go back into the edge screen here. I'm going to go ahead and enable all of them so you can see all of them. Okay, so you can do up to 7 different ones. Let me turn, well, I'm done here. Let me go ahead and do that. So I've got my shortcuts. And I can get the weather info here if I turn it on. Alright. And it should update. So right now it's 7 degrees Celsius, which is really cold. That's about 35 degrees here in South Korea. And you got more apps you can put. And also you can put all your quick contacts there. Some interest there. So very nice stuff. So when the phone is off, that's what it looks like. And I'm really excited, like just by using it for the first 5 minutes or so, I do feel like this is actually a really good idea now that I actually have it. Because all I saw was a bunch of icons and I didn't actually get to play with it. But once playing with it, I'm already starting to fall in love with this device. So you get all of these features from the Note 4. The only thing really different is just the one edge there. And the battery size is actually, I forgot to show you that. Battery size is actually a little bit smaller. It's 3000 milliamp hour. I think the Note 4 is like 3220 milliamp hour. So battery is a little bit, tiny bit smaller. So it's not compatible if you do have both phones. And I'm gonna go and see some of the other stuff you can do. So personal message. All right. So let's do stay high on Android. And I don't know what that did. So also you can get a night clock, turn on night clock and set the device. during the so you can have it has a night clock, which is really nice. So I used to go to sleep here around 12 a.m. I'll get about 7, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on. And also information stream. There we go. Select which notifications you want. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and turn this on. Those are for the tickers for the news, and you have to turn that on. Also express me. When the device is locked, you can view other panels. So let me go ahead and try that. And also you can add more different things. Create new one. All right, so you can put different photos here. And no, I don't want to sign up for Dropbox. There we go. So it's gonna take an edge. You can take an edge from any part of the photo. So your favorite part of your photo. Let me go ahead and rotate this. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm really excited. And I've told you before, whenever I'm excited, I get pretty, my hands start shaking a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. All right. And I've got the new edge here done. And I'm gonna go ahead and select my new edge there. And let me go ahead and look at some of the other options there. Select import. All right. So that's it. So if I turn my screen off now, or I'm in the lock screen, should be able to see the new image. So in lock screen, you can also swipe, access your menus, look at the different tickers. So it is very useful because now you should be able to use your phone without unlocking, and also you may be able to save battery life. Now there should be a way to turn off the actual screen and just see it, but I don't know how to do that yet, so I'll have to play with it. Also, you can rotate 180 degrees. And about device, this does come with the latest Android 4.4.4. It is the SMN915S model. And let's go look at the status here. I'm on LTE. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the speeds on Korean LTE real quick. I know that's gonna be fun. And I'll have a test, more tests with this phone. I should have a benchmarking test. And I'll do some, you know, the camera is actually nearly identical. It should be identical to the Note 4. All right, so there's my messages. Here we go. Speed seems a little bit slow right now, and it could be because I'm just on LTE. I'm not on the LTE-A. Here we go. Let's check out the LTE speeds here. I think this is the regular LTE. Oh, there we go. So I've got stay high on Android. I don't know if you can see that here. Look, there we go. Stay high on Android backwards. All right. And this is taking a little bit too long. So I'll do a test there. I should have more videos of the Note 4, obviously. And this is just a short unboxing. I hope you guys enjoy this video. But everything else is nearly identical to the Note 4. So also do check out Note 4 video, as most of the features on this phone is same as the Note 4. But this is the Galaxy Note 4 Edge. Upload speeds are, ooh, this is not uploading. Okay, it's a little bit iffy right now. I'll have to test it farther, but looking pretty good. And that's pretty much it. But I think this is a great feature. They should just make the Note 4 with the Edge. Looking pretty good. Oh, let's actually go take a look at the camera real quick. And like I said, it should be nearly identical. Oh, so good thing I tried it. Now the button's up at the top. So it does make sense. You do have all these extra buttons you can use. Now you can see the whole camera. Whoa, I accidentally did the shutter mode. Instead of having the buttons on screen, so you never have to, you know, mess up. This may help you from messing up more. All right, here we go. And hello, stay high on Android. Let's go actually take a look at some of the modes here. Wide selfie, so that's the same thing as the Note 4. And let me go ahead and go to the front here. Take a look at the modes here. So exactly identical to the Note 4. Let's go take a look at the resolution. So you can do up to 4K recording. So everything's the same, just a button there. Actually, no, let's actually go take a look at some of the other apps. So these things probably have different things when you take the S Pen out. All right, and let's do a screen right here. All right, so when you're on a different screen, ooh, can you write on the edge? So you do the screen right and you still have access to your menu buttons here. So it really saves space down here, so you can do more with your phone in certain situations, I think. And here we go. All right, 7 degrees. If I want to get back to people, I can just go ahead and press that. And what else is there to show you? All right, this version does come with the MBTV. Okay, it's got channels here. This is the Korean model. I don't think there's an antenna. Most of the Korean phones, they actually come with antenna. This one doesn't. Where's the channels? For some reason, or maybe I have to get the. Maybe there's a hidden antenna I didn't find here. But I don't see any antenna. For some reason, I'm not getting anything here. Let me try capital here. Check out the ambient. Oh, I have to insert my earphone, which act as antenna. Hold on 1 second. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the earbuds. So this will act as an antenna. And let's see if we can watch some TV here. And of course, the screen is Quad HD, just like the Note 4. Okay, I think it's picking up some channels now. All right, here we go. Okay, now you can watch TV. Yes, and that's pretty cool. I can't play too long for copyright reasons. So you can get the MBTV with the Korean model. Obviously, the DMB frequencies is not used in the US. So you can't do that. All right, looking very good. All right, here we go. So the screen actually goes off a little bit when you open up apps, and the edge actually kind of disappears a little bit, which is sort of interesting. But I actually wish they had it on both sides. I think it would be more fun. And this is the dialer. Come on, focus. Note 4. My Note 4 is having a little bit of trouble. But that's, I think, it for now. Okay, Google. Stay high on Android. Sorry, my Note 4 autofocus sort of sucks. Anyway, thanks guys for watching this video. That was the Note 4 unboxing. I will have maybe another bunch of series on the Note Edge unboxing. I'll have more videos of this while I'm here in Korea, and also I'll be using it every day for the next week, so I should have a full review of it. But I'm really loving it. The Edge kind of makes sense, makes use of the screen space a lot more. You know, and also it does have it's the world's first phone with a curved LCD, which is really cool. Anyway, I'm glad to be one of the first to have it, and it should be out in the US like in a week, I think, or there may be some out there already. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. As always, if you enjoy my unboxing of the Galaxy Note Edge, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and as always, stay hoy on Android. Oh yeah.